Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a video with this brand new camera that we just got, the Sony ZV-1F, so I really hope this quality is better. And this is like a streaming and vlogging camera. So hopefully this works better than before. And our old camera, it is really old and it does not work very well. But now that we have a new camera, I'm going to make a video of overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated. So I pick out a game and I choose if it's one of those and explain the game as well. So let's get into it. So let me spin this wheel right here. I'll show it once and then I'll do it myself each time. But let's click the spin wheel button. That's really blurry, you can't see it. So it's showing that I'm going to be talking about dumb questions to ask your friends first. So let me turn off my phone now. We'll go into the next ones later. So, in Dumb Questions to Ask Your Friends, you are given 5 questions, and the other people have 1 question. They answer it, and then they shuffle the deck so you don't know which question they answered. Then, you are going to go question by question, without looking at the other ones, and ranking it how close you think it is to the question they answered. Your goal is to get 5 points, or to have the most points at the end of the game. And the more you know your friends, the better you'll do usually. So honestly, I don't think many people are talking about this game, but I really love it. So I would say it's very underrated to me, and I would play it more and more. So let me put that back. So I spun again, and I got Unlock Legendary Adventures. I've only played Action Story, so I guess I'm just judging that one. That one was simple, and it was fun. It really felt like a car chase, but then it shifted to something entirely different. So that was interesting. It was still a really fun theme though, and I did enjoy it. So just based off that adventure, do I think it's underrated, overrated, or perfectly rated? I would say perfectly rated. I think there's a lot of people, and it got like a 7. I haven't played enough of them, but yeah, perfectly rated. I spun the wheel again, and I got Shoot for the Stars. So in Shoot for the Stars also unlocks or just escape rooms. Shoot for the Stars is you are all in a ship, just like a cardboard ship, but that's not the big point. The point is you are going to get a trivia question, and you don't know the answer. And you are trying to bid as high as you can without going over. And if people leave and you're wrong, like you went over the number, then they will get points. If your bid is right and everyone jumped out, then you will get points and they will get nothing. But yeah, it's a simple high risk or simple risk reward kind of game where you're just like, do you think that's a reasonable number for what it is? And honestly, I think this one I'd say is perfectly rated because I don't think many people played it or like rated it, and it doesn't have that big of a rating. I'd say perfectly rated because I used to love it, but it's okay now. I haven't played it in a while, and I bet I would enjoy it, just not as much as some other really good games that I have right now. Next is Flip 7. So in Flip 7, it is a simple push your luck game where there is numbers equal to the number of cards. So there's 12 12s, 11 11s, 10 10s, you get the idea. And there are action cards that I could get into, but I've already made a video about this. And basically, you are trying to flip 7 unique numbers without flipping one you already have. Otherwise, you bust. You could stop at any time, and as many cards as you flip, the numbers on them are how many points you get for each. And there are special cards. The second chance gives you a second chance, so if you flip a duplicate number, you get rid of that and the second chance. The freeze, you freeze someone where they are and they score the points they have. The plus 10, plus 2, times 2 modifiers add at the very end, add at the very beginning, because you don't add the numbers and then multiply them. You start by doing the times 2 first, I believe. And if you flip 7 unique numbers, you get 15 points. The first person to 200 points gets... Okay, so your goal is to have the most points when someone gets to 200. Because when someone gets to 200, it ends the game. And then whoever has the most points after that wins. So I really like this simple push your luck. I'd say perfectly rated. It's got a 7, I think. I'm going to try not to look at Board Game Geek and just go from memory. So I think it's got like a 7. And it is a lot of ratings. Best card game of all time, not even close. But a card game that I would play again, yes. A card game that I enjoy, yes, I just haven't played it for a little bit, but I am excited when I get to play it again. Next is Ghost Castle. So in Ghost Castle, it is a move around the board trying to get to the end kind of thing, but it twists it up by having a marble that goes into the different rooms and knocks you over if you're in a danger zone. And I may sound sick, I'm not sick. My voice is, for some reason, just kind of dry. I should drink water. But yeah, you are trying to get through these different traps in the game, and you are running down the stairs, you're going through a staircase and stuff. You can go through a secret passage. It might be repetitive if you keep getting hit by the marble over and over, but I would say it's fun for me every once in a while. So I think this is, I'd say it's perfectly rated because it's not a game where I'm like, better than Magical Athlete. I mean, it's a better idea. I mean, that has special actions, and this one, it's fun to just see the marble knock the characters over, but it can get repetitive pretty quickly if you keep getting knocked over. So I'd say perfectly rated. I wouldn't really say underrated, because it's got a fine rating, even though there's not many people who have rated it, I don't think. But yeah, perfectly rated. Next is FlipOut. So this game, I think the idea was really cool, where in the game you are taking actions, and the cards you see aren't just the ones you see, they're also different colors on the back sometimes. So you don't know what you have in front of you, but you know what you have, or you don't know what you have in the front of the other players, but you do know what you have. So it's different for every player. And you are doing actions to take them, swap them, and try to get them into sets, like sets lined up with each other. And then when you do, you take them out, and then you take them off, collect them, and then you replace the cards in order from your rack. The thing that really gets me is that the actions, while they are fun and they are good, I really do not understand how you are supposed to strategically win this game. It's not a luck-based game. It's definitely strategy. But I don't know how I'm supposed to be like, oh, yep, let me line this up to make a set. Oh, I didn't make a set yet? Oh, darn. Okay, it's their turn. And then they just line up the cards I have, and then they're like taking the set, and I'm like, I was getting my set ready. What are you doing? And honestly, I don't understand how I'm supposed to have a fun time when people just consistently steal the stuff I need to win. It feels like a game that had a good idea, but it's just everything will be stolen, and it just does not make sense to what I should be doing. There are some sensible things, like, oh, I'll do this. But also, we played with 2, it's fine. We played with 4, I mean, I think I enjoyed it, but it was a little overwhelming. So FlipOut, I think it is, I mean, it's not got that many ratings. I think it's got a 5, so I think I'll call it perfectly rated. Not many people know about this game. So yeah, perfectly rated, but I do not enjoy it. So I do want to say before I continue, I forgot to say, it will probably be in the title, but credits to Expansion Games on Instagram. They gave me this idea, and I bet a lot of other YouTubers do this, but I just got the idea from them. So next is Chicken vs. Hotdog, which it's really annoying that I don't have the other version that just displays them on there. It's the one that you have to have the characters standing up. So in Chicken vs. Hotdog, it is a very simple flipping game where you are flipping these characters and doing different challenges, and you're bidding on how well you think you can do them. The first person to flip 6 of their character cards, either by winning the challenge or the other team losing the challenge, wins. And honestly, there aren't that many flips there are a good amount of flips, but I wish that there weren't so many duplicates and they actually just put a bunch more flips in there. That would have been a really fun touch. I saw the new flips, they're good, but not as classic as the ones they've put now. Because some of them are absolutely crazy, and beginners will have an aneurysm. Because I tried it, like one of the beginner ones that I'm like, no beginner is going to be able to do this first try, is flipping the Sling'em onto the fridge, the side of the fridge. It took me a good long while before I was able to do that. But yeah, for Chicken vs. Hotdog, I don't think many people rated it. I don't know though. I'll say it is underrated because I really enjoy this game, and I think they rated it like a 5 or 6. And I really think it's a 7 or 8 for me because I just really enjoy doing those flips. and just like seeing the craziness happen. Like, oh, you landed the flip, and it's just good fun for me. So, underrated definitely. I've got the next one. It is Hitster. So in Hitster, it is based on the game Timeline, where you are sorting a timeline of music. So you get one card, and then you will choose if it goes after or before that card. That might have been confusing how I did hand movement. And then, as you're building your timeline, it will get harder and harder to add cards to it. The thing I really love about this one is that it adds tokens. So the tokens, they can be used in different ways, where it can be used to skip a song. It can be used to guess a song from someone else's timeline. If you think they're wrong, you get to place a chip, and you're like, I think it goes there. And if you're right, you steal the card. I don't like when people do it to me, but when I do it, I feel bad, but I'm happy about winning. Honestly, that's just life for me sometimes. I'm like, it's annoying when they do it to me, but when I do it to them, it's a little rewarding. But not anything else, just board games, okay? And the chip also has, like, if you spend 3 of them, you get a free card from the deck, but you skip your next turn. We don't play with that one, and the biggest thing is you earn a chip if you get the title and artist right of a song. I think you also have to get the time right. I don't know. I'd have to check. But I really enjoy just the genre and generations of music this has. Even the really old ones are in there. And there were so many songs in here that I haven't found a need to buy an expansion. Because I will never fully experience the amazingness of this game. Because there's so many songs in here. There's like, let's see, there are, I don't think it tells me there. There's 308 songs in here. One of them does not work, sadly. It's Push It by Salt and Peppa. But still, Hitster, they put it as a 7, I believe, and I think a good amount of people rated it. So I'm going to say perfectly rated. I really enjoy this one, and I agree with the people. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you want to see me put more games in the ringer with the overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated, comment down below and I might make another part. See you guys next time with the brand new camera. Bye.